Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the daily worries as if you were carrying a weight that never lightens? In this video, I'm going to show you how trusting in God can relieve that burden and bring the peace you've been searching for. We'll discuss the connection between faith and anxiety relief, and how surrendering your worries to Him can transform the way you face challenges. If you're constantly anxious with a racing mind and a pounding heart, this video will teach you how to find rest through complete trust in God. By watching until the end, you'll discover how to apply this faith in your daily life and experience immediate relief from your concerns. Are you ready to let go of control and find the peace that comes from trusting in something greater? Then stay with me and see how this can change your life. But before we dive in, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and comment below with your city, so I can see how far my message is reaching. What is anxiety and how it affects us? Anxiety is a natural response of the body to stressful situations, characterized by excessive worry and a sense of apprehension. It often manifests in both physical and emotional ways, such as rapid heartbeat, sweating, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. Anxiety can arise in high-pressure moments like before a work presentation or during a school exam. While anxiety can be a common reaction, when it becomes persistent, it can significantly impact a person's quality of life. In addition to physical symptoms, anxiety also influences daily activities and relationships. People struggling with anxiety often avoid social situations, worrying about what others think or fearing judgment. This avoidance can lead to isolation and loneliness, further exacerbating the condition. Interacting with friends and family may become challenging, and the fear of failure or the unknown can paralyze individuals during crucial moments, such as job interviews or social events. Another important aspect of anxiety is its relationship with the need for control. Many people who experience anxiety feel compelled to control every aspect of their lives, believing that this can prevent negative outcomes. However, this relentless pursuit of control can create a vicious cycle that fuels anxiety, as reality often shows us that not everything is within our grasp. Accepting that there are factors beyond our control is an essential step in managing anxiety more effectively. It is crucial to understand that anxiety is not just a matter of thinking positively. It is a condition that may require professional attention, such as therapy and, in some cases, medication. Recognizing the signs of anxiety and seeking help are fundamental steps for anyone looking to improve their mental health. Education about anxiety also plays a vital role, as it allows individuals to understand what they are experiencing and develop effective coping strategies. In summary, anxiety is a common experience, but when it becomes overwhelming, it can profoundly affect a person's life. By understanding its manifestations and impacts, one can begin a journey of self-discovery and healing. The first step is to recognize anxiety as part of the human experience and to seek ways to cope with it healthily. Why trusting God is the key to inner peace. Trusting in God can be a powerful way to find inner peace, especially for those struggling with anxiety. When people surrender their worries and fears to God, they can experience a sense of relief, as if a weight has been lifted from their shoulders. This surrender does not mean that problems will magically disappear, but rather that there is a greater source of strength to turn to in difficult times. Faith acts as an antidote to the fear of the unknown. Often, anxiety arises from what we do not know or cannot control. By trusting in God, individuals are encouraged to believe that there is a greater purpose for their lives, and that, even amid uncertainties, they are not alone. This trust allows them to face challenges with more courage and resilience, knowing they have constant support. A metaphor that can illustrate this trust is that of a navigator at sea. When a navigator trusts their boat and their skills, they feel safer exploring new routes. Similarly, trusting in God is like having an experienced navigator by your side, guiding you through life's storms. This trust enables individuals to relax and enjoy the journey, even when the waves become turbulent. Furthermore, trusting in God can help reduce anxiety by promoting a mindset of gratitude and hope. When individuals focus on the blessings they already have, rather than worrying about the future, they can find joy even in the most challenging situations. This shift in perspective is fundamental to achieving inner peace, as it transforms the way we face difficulties. Ultimately, trust in God is not an instant solution, but a continuous practice that can be cultivated over time. As individuals dedicate themselves to strengthening their faith, they begin to notice a change in how they handle anxiety. Inner peace becomes a tangible reality, allowing them to navigate the turbulent waters of life with greater serenity and confidence. Practical steps to trust in God and alleviate anxiety. Prayer stands out as one of the most powerful tools for those seeking to surrender their worries to God. When a person dedicates time to pray, they not only communicate with the Creator but also release their anxieties and fears. During prayer, it's common to find a space of tranquility that allows the mind to calm and the heart to open. This practice helps shift the focus from difficulties to the assurance that there is something greater in control. Surrendering to God goes beyond merely speaking to Him. It involves trusting that He listens and cares about every detail of our lives. In prayer, individuals can express not only their requests but also their frustrations and uncertainties. This sincere communication can result in significant emotional relief, allowing the person to feel that they are not alone in their struggles. Thus, the act of praying is a way to restore the connection with the peace that comes from faith. In addition to prayer, meditating on divine promises and biblical verses is a practice that many find comforting. Meditation allows individuals to focus on messages of hope and strength found in the Bible. Verses that speak of God's constant presence, such as "Do not fear, for I am with you," Isaiah 41:10, can be repeated and reflected upon in moments of anxiety. This practice not only calms the mind but also reprograms thought patterns, bringing forth a confidence in God's promises. Another effective approach is the practice of gratitude. By focusing on the blessings they already have, individuals can shift their perspective regarding challenges. Gratitude involves recognizing and valuing the positive aspects of life, even amid difficulties. This mental exercise helps create a more optimistic mindset, which is essential for combating anxiety. By concentrating on what is good, the mind can move away from anxious thoughts and open up to the peace that comes from trusting in God. Finally, being present in the moment is a skill that can be cultivated. Often anxiety arises when we are worried about the future or trapped in regrets about the past. The practice of mindfulness, which involves being fully aware of what is happening now, can be an effective way to alleviate this tension. By focusing on the present, individuals can experience the peace that God offers, recognizing that, regardless of the circumstances, He is always with them. How trusting in God transformed real lives. The story of change and transformation through faith is a powerful testament to the impact that trusting in God can have on a person's life. Many individuals who have faced anxiety crises report profound experiences of transformation after surrendering their worries to God. These testimonies often include moments when, even amid emotional storms, they found a safe harbor in faith, allowing inner peace to prevail. One common story involves people struggling with anxiety in everyday situations, such as work or relationships. After they began to pray and seek God's presence, they noticed that their worries diminished. A young woman who experienced constant panic attacks shared that, by placing her trust in God, she began to see her difficulties in a new light. She learned to view each challenge as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat. The testimonies also highlight the resilience that emerges through faith. Many report that by trusting in God, they were able to face adversities that once seemed insurmountable. A man who lost his job and found himself in a difficult financial situation said that instead of succumbing to anxiety, he chose to pray and seek divine guidance. Over time, he found a new job opportunity that not only met his financial needs, but also made him feel fulfilled. Additionally, the lessons learned by these individuals extend beyond overcoming anxiety. They often speak about the importance of community and mutual support. Faith in God frequently translates into a support network where experiences are shared and difficulties are faced together. This helps create a safe environment where people feel encouraged and supported, fostering a sense of belonging. Finally, these testimonies emphasize that the journey of trusting in God is ongoing. Even after moments of transformation, it is common for individuals to encounter new challenges. However, what changes is the way they handle these challenges. Trusting in God becomes an anchor, a constant reminder that, regardless of circumstances, peace and strength are within reach. Overcoming doubts and fears on the faith journey. It is completely normal for doubts and fears to arise along the faith journey. Uncertainty is part of the human experience, and many people feel overwhelmed by questions about their faith and the future. However, it's important to understand that these doubts are not a sign of weakness. Rather, they are a part of the process of spiritual growth. Accepting these uncertainties can be the first step toward strengthening one's faith. Daily renewal of trust in God is essential. In difficult times, when doubts seem more intense, it's crucial to remember that faith is not a static experience but a constantly evolving path. Many people benefit from daily practices such as prayer and meditation that help them reorient their trust and find a new sense of purpose. This may involve taking time each day to reflect on God's goodness and His promises. Moreover, persistence in faith is fundamental. When difficulties arise, it's easy to succumb to hopelessness. However, those who persevere, even when the path seems uncertain, often discover that their experiences make them stronger. They learn that each doubt can be an opportunity to draw closer to God, transforming anxiety into a deeper quest for understanding and peace. Community support also plays a vital role in overcoming doubts and fears. Being surrounded by people who share the same faith can provide immense comfort when uncertainties arise. Prayer groups, Bible studies, and gatherings with friends on the same journey help create an environment where individuals feel safe to express their doubts and seek encouragement. This support network is essential for mutual edification and strengthening of faith. Finally, the faith journey is a series of ups and downs, and it's important to remember that everyone faces challenges. Accepting doubts as part of this journey can bring new understanding about trust in God. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, it's possible to view uncertainties as opportunities to deepen the relationship with the Creator, knowing that He is always by one's side, ready to offer peace and guidance. The importance of spiritual meditation and reflection. Meditating and engaging in spiritual reflection can be extremely beneficial for those seeking to alleviate anxiety and strengthen their connection with God. Meditation in particular offers a space to silence the mind and focus on the divine presence. During these moments of quiet, individuals can open their hearts and allow God's peace to flow into their lives. These practices help create an internal environment of calm, where worries can be set aside. There are several meditation techniques that can be employed. One is meditation focused on Bible verses. Choosing a verse that resonates with the heart and repeating it silently can create a profound sense of spiritual connection. This practice not only calms the mind but also reinforces trust in God's promises. When the mind focuses on these truths, anxieties begin to lose their power, making way for serenity. Another important aspect of meditation is reflecting on one's own life. Taking time to consider past events, lessons learned, and how faith has shaped one's life can be very enriching. This practice of self-analysis allows individuals to identify areas where they need growth and also recognize the blessings they have already received. Spiritual reflection can be a powerful catalyst for gratitude and inner peace. Moments of silence and surrender are equally significant. In a world filled with noise and distractions, finding a space to be silent before God is a gift many do not allow themselves. During these moments, one can simply be in His presence without haste or agenda. This surrender, where worries are left in God's hands, creates a conducive environment for relieving anxiety. Ultimately, meditation and spiritual reflection are not just isolated practices. They can be integrated into daily life. Incorporating moments of meditation throughout the day, even if brief, can transform how one faces challenges. By developing the discipline to seek God's presence amid daily busyness, individuals discover that, regardless of circumstances, they can always return to the peace that comes from Him. Overcoming doubts and fears on the faith journey. The journey of faith is not without its doubts and insecurities. It's normal for individuals to feel lost or question their beliefs at certain moments. Doubt is an intrinsic part of the human experience. It signals that we are reflecting and seeking to understand more deeply what we believe. This reflection can indeed strengthen faith, as long as it is viewed as a step in the process of spiritual growth, rather than an obstacle. Accepting that doubts are normal is essential for moving forward on the faith journey. Renewing trust in God daily is a practice that can help overcome these uncertainties. Every morning upon waking, one can take time to remember divine promises and reaffirm their faith. This renewal does not mean ignoring doubts, but rather choosing to trust even in their presence. This persistence in believing, even when the storm feels fierce, is a testament to genuine faith. Each challenge faced can be seen as an opportunity for growth, allowing the individual to deepen their relationship with God. During difficult moments, faith may be tested, but it is also during these times that true spiritual support becomes evident. Many find strength in biblical verses and encouraging messages that remind them that God is by their side, even when everything seems uncertain. Standing firm, even when doubts arise, is a sign of spiritual maturity. The practice of prayer and meditation on promises can serve as an anchor, providing a space of peace amid chaos. Another important aspect of this journey is community support. Being surrounded by people who share the same faith can be a great comfort during times of uncertainty. Exchanging experiences, sharing doubts, and praying together help to strengthen confidence in the journey. The faith community can be a pillar of support, offering encouragement and inspiration to those facing their struggles. When a community member encounters difficulties, collective support can make a significant difference. Finally, it's vital to remember that the faith journey is a process. It is not a straight line, but a path filled with ups and downs. Each doubt and every fear overcome contributes to building a more robust faith. Accepting doubts and choosing to continue trusting in God are fundamental steps for spiritual growth. This journey is unique for each person, but the ultimate goal remains the same: to find peace and purpose in the relationship with the divine. The importance of meditation and spiritual reflection. Meditation and spiritual reflection are practices that can play a crucial role for those seeking to alleviate anxiety and strengthen their faith. Meditation is not limited to a moment of silence. It involves focusing the mind and heart on the presence of God. There are various meditation techniques that can be utilized, ranging from the repetition of mantras to visualizing biblical verses. The important thing is to find an approach that resonates with the individual, allowing for a deeper connection with the sacred. Meditation can help calm the mind and reduce anxiety. When people take time to sit in silence, breathe deeply, and concentrate on the presence of God, they begin to experience relief from the tensions of daily life. This moment of pause is vital for rebalancing emotions and renewing one's perspective on the challenges faced. Additionally, meditation offers the opportunity to listen, not just speak, creating a more intimate dialogue with God. Reflecting on one's own life is another essential practice that can be done during meditation. By looking inward, it becomes possible to identify areas that need healing and growth. This introspection allows individuals to better understand their anxieties and fears, helping to bring them to light. Faith can then shape these reflections, providing new perspectives on situations that once seemed insurmountable. This practice of self-examination in the light of faith is a powerful form of transformation. Moments of silence and surrender are also practices that can alleviate anxiety. In a world so fast-paced where we are constantly bombarded by information and pressures, finding a space for silence is a gift we can give ourselves. During these moments, it is possible to hand over worries and fears to God, trusting that He is in control. This surrender does not imply passivity, but rather a conscious choice to release what is beyond our control and trust in divine providence. In summary, meditation and spiritual reflection are valuable tools for those seeking a fuller, less anxious life. These practices create a space for connection with the divine and oneself, allowing individuals to find inner peace and clarity. Incorporating these moments into one's routine may be challenging, but the benefits are immense, contributing to a stronger faith and a more balanced life. Building a personal and intimate relationship with God. Developing a personal relationship with God is one of the most enriching experiences a person can have. This relationship is unique and intimate, grounded in ongoing communication through prayer and Bible reading. Prayer is not merely a time to ask for things or express gratitude. It's an opportunity to open up, share vulnerabilities, and express joys. This daily conversation with God strengthens the connection and helps cultivate a faith that is alive and active. Reading the Bible is essential for better understanding who God is and how He relates to humanity. The scriptures are filled with stories, teachings, and promises that offer guidance and inspiration. By immersing oneself in these pages, individuals can find answers to their questions and comfort in their struggles. The Bible is not just a religious book, but a manual that illuminates life and everyday decisions. This practice of reading, combined with meditation on the texts, allows for a deeper assimilation of divine teachings. Moreover, building an intimate relationship with God can transform the way people view their concerns and challenges. When one has the assurance that God is present and cares about every detail of life, perspective shifts. Concerns that once seemed insurmountable can be seen in a new light. This personal connection offers security and a sense of belonging, enabling individuals to face life with confidence and courage. A healthy relationship with God also involves moments of reflection on one's own life. It is important to evaluate how past experiences have shaped faith and understanding of God. These moments of introspection help identify areas that need healing and growth. Understanding how God has worked in one's life over time can strengthen faith and provide a sense of purpose. This exercise of looking back, appreciating the journey, is also an invitation to envision the future with hope. Ultimately, building a personal relationship with God is a continuous invitation to spiritual growth. This relationship is not static. It develops and deepens as experiences, prayers, and reflections are shared. This intimacy brings not only comfort, but also a renewed ability to face challenges with faith. Connection with the divine is one of the pillars that sustain life amid uncertainties, promoting peace and purpose in every step of the journey. As we conclude this exploration of how trusting in God can alleviate the weight of anxiety, remember, life is full of uncertainties, but by surrendering our worries to Him, we find a safe harbor. Have you ever thought about how your life would change if you let go of control and allowed God to guide your steps? Imagine the peace you could feel. Now reflect on this. Which areas of your life do you need to surrender control over? What divine promises can help you face the challenges ahead? By practicing gratitude and prayer, you not only connect with God, but also begin to transform your perspective. And don't forget, you are not alone on this journey. Share your experiences in the comments. How have you trusted in God during tough times? Your story can inspire others to find that same peace. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends who might need this message too. Together, let's continue this journey of faith and liberation from anxiety. Trust in God and witness the powerful changes He can bring to your life.